guys, welcome back to my channel again. My name is Olubukola Akimolayo Ogundele. So this video is dedicated to the lifetime ISA, all you need to know about it. So it's a continuation of a previous one. I'm just trying to make them in lumps, and that way I don't have too much or too many information in one video, just so it's not too cumbersome. So please stay tuned. I hope you enjoy it. So before now, I've talked about the types of ISA available for you in the UK, the people that can have ISAs, and the one before that one, that's the 2 videos away, I talked about the junior ISA, which I believe is the best option or decision we can make for our little ones. Let's get into this. The fifth, which is the last but not the least, which is the one I will be dwelling so much on top on, is the lifetime ISA. LISA, the one you've been hearing about so much. So for this one, to be able to open a lifetime ISA, which is what I know many people, open, you have to be between 18 and 39. So if it means you are 39 years plus 362 days, you can quickly open it before you hit 365 days and you clock 40. So that is the lifetime ISA. Now with that one, there is a time when you can withdraw. You know how we've been having £20,000 as the allowance, £20,000. This one is surprisingly £4,000 as the maximum that you can put in as per your annual deposit limit. Now with regards to savings at risk, now your savings could be at risk if you go for the lifetime LISA for stock and shares, just as we have junior cash ISA and we have junior stock and shares ISA. We also have LISA cash and LISA stock and shares. So if you go for the stock and shares, just like everything in life, there are times when your stock would crash and times it would pick up so much you'll be surprised. Now, so that makes the risk a bit variable. Now, withdrawal restriction. There is a withdrawal restriction with LISA, and I will get to it in the moment. And with government bonus, yes, the government adds money for you in this one, and it is 25% of everything that you have in that account. Now with regards to withdrawal restriction, the restriction is there because you cannot call out the fund in your LISA until you clock 60. Right, the lifetime ISA has a 25% boost if you're saving for your first home or you're saving towards retirement. So apart from your NHS pension or private pension, whatever scheme you're with, your LISA could also help you to save towards your future. Right, so LISA was launched in 2017 just to support people who want to buy a new house or are planning towards their retirement. So like I mentioned earlier, you can only put £4,000. But remember that you can use the whole of your £20,000 deposit limit across all the types of ISA. So for that reason, if you're just putting 4,000 into LISA, you can use the remaining 16 in the other 3 types. Remember, junior ISA has its own stand on its own. If you watch the other video, it will make better sense to you. So back to the LISA quickly. There are 2 types of LISA, and they are the cash lifetime ISA and the stock and shares lifetime ISA. Right, many a times people ask me, I want to buy a house, how can I save towards buying a house? We used to have an help to buy ISA, which was scrapped, if I remember right, sometimes in 2019. So for new people, so you can't register on it anymore. So that one's gone. But with LISA, you can use it to save. So with the cash lifetime ISA is what people that want to save towards their house, use. Now, even though the cap is just 4,000, the government would put 25% of 4,000 in for you, which I would believe is £1,000, meaning that even though all you've dropped is 4,000, someone is dashing you £1,000. So it's a good way to save for your first time house that you want to buy as a first timer. Your husband can also open one as well, so you both put 4,000 each, and at the end of the day you get £10,000. That's some whooping £2,000 somebody would give you for free. Right, speaking of the stock and shares lifetime ISA, if you want to enjoy stock and shares, you would agree with me that because there are dips, there are high times, there are low times with stocks, with shares, you've got to be in it for a long time to be able to enjoy it. So if you open a stock and share LISA 10 years ago, by the time someone who opens it 10 years later opens theirs and you're both cashing out at 60, you by all means would have more, no matter how much the market has done better when they joined, because you have gone through the deep, the low, the high and everything since 10 years ago, you would have more in savings than them. So the longer, if you plan to leave your money there for retirement, then the best option to go for is the stock and shares lifetime ISA. Of course, you will find people use the cash LISA, that's the cash lifetime ISA, as a way to save towards retirement again. There is no rule that says you cannot. I mean, at the end of the day, for every 4,000 you put down, 1,000 gets put on top of it every year for you anyway. But there are schools of thought that believe that the stock and shares is a faster way to get more money. So the first thing to know with LISA, whichever type you go for, is that you have to be aged between 18 and 39 to be able to open one. Please read more. Please speak to a financial advisor. It could even be your bank. Go to your chatters or whatever option it is on your banking app. Say you want to speak to someone regarding LISA and let them, put an appointment together for you and ask all the questions that you want and make a decision from there. And number 2 point to note with LISA is you can only withdraw from it if you're withdrawing to buy your house first time. That's your first house. Or if you're 60 and over, that's the only time you can withdraw from a LISA. But if for whatever reason you want to withdraw out of this money, even though it's not for a house, but you just want to take it out for whatever reason, you will lose 20% of whatever it is you have in there, meaning invariably you're losing what the government has put in for you. You're losing it, so you're just taking your own money back out. God forbid, but if it gets to that, that is the penalty for that. Now, God forbid, for any kind of ISA, remember I said it earlier, it is only terminal illness. Okay, I didn't say it in this video, I said it in the other video. It is only terminal illness or death that can make the money go out easily, and it would mean filling out a terminal illness access form. HMRC will get involved and all of that, so they will speak to the recognized person of the account, or maybe next of kin, so to say, and they will release the money. Or if the person is still alive, they will speak to them and all of that. Right, just to mention at this point quickly that wherever it is the government adds is, by the way, you would still have interest or growth added on top of that money. Bonus is paid monthly, that's if you've been contributing monthly, and it takes about 5 to 9 months to arrive, and this happens continuously till you're 50 years old. The 3 things to note is that the bonus you get is on top of your contribution. So just to mention an exciting point is that whatever bonus that they've added on top of it, you also get interest on top of that. You know how I talked about other interest that you will get for using your money? You get interest apart from your contribution plus bonus. You get interest on top of them. But the last point to mention, that the maximum bonus you can get is £33 if you opened the account at 18 years old. 3 plus 18, I think that is 51. So read more about this, it will make more sense to you. Another exciting thing to mention, just like the junior ISA, is you can move this fund from provider to provider. I did not realize this video had stopped abruptly. Anyway, please read more about the LISA. You'll be glad you did. The next video, I will be talking about the types of LISA, how you can use it to benefit from buying a house. I'll give you the breakdown and also how it can help towards pension contribution. I really hope you gain value, or you've gained value for your time. Till we see again, thank you very much. Watch the next one. Thank you.